Hello, so today this is Disturbing Puppet and playing a little Subsurface Circular. About a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, I saw Dan Nerdcubed did a video on the new game by Bithell, uh, Quarantine Circular, and it looked kind of interesting. And he kind of mentioned that that and this older game by them, kind of similar style, were pretty cheap, so I went ahead and grabbed them and picked them up. I did play through Subsurface Circular already, and then I picked up Quarantine Circular, but I haven't started playing that yet. Probably later today I'll do that. So I just kind of wanted to show off some of the early parts of Subsurface Circular. They actually have kind of an interesting little thing here for streamers, kind of saying if you want to stream this, cool. But if you do anything past the third section, put some spoiler warning, something like that. I actually think even the third is kind of giving away some of the story, so I'm only going to do the first couple today. I'm just kind of showing off the game. So pretty cool to have that in there. So we'll be doing a new game here. I just want to check on the stream really quick and make sure everything's working. Okay. So yeah, both of Subsurface Circular and Quarantine Circular are pretty cheap. On Steam is less than $5 for each game, so I picked up both. This one was pretty cool. I'm kind of curious if there's ways to take the dialogue different directions or end up different places. I kind of went through once before, and this time I'm going to try to do some maybe odd or just different options. It was kind of more conversational puzzles or maybe some logic puzzles to kind of figure things out. You need someone to give you certain information that you can then pass on to somebody else. And that was really just how you progress the story. Quarantine Circular looked like there might be some more stuff involved with that, but it is a newer game from the same people. So yeah, Bithell Games again. So again, I am Disturbing Puppet. I typically stream stuff here on Twitch occasionally, and then I'll usually throw it up on my YouTube channel as well, which is also Disturbing Puppet. Been playing some Blood Bowl 2 in the past, and probably will be hitting that again. Also looking at maybe some point-and-click adventure games like Sam & Max or Day of the Tentacle at some point, or XCOM 2, something like that. But let's get into Subsurface Circular. No developer commentary, thank you. Not for this, anyway. I might play it just to check that out, though. The music in this is actually pretty interesting. Decent, relaxing. Not too obnoxious. Not my typical kind of music, but it's not too bad. One, recognition. So see my objectives, see what the stranger wants. You've got your objectives here. Focus points, if you come up with something interesting in conversation, it'll let you address certain things that aren't part of the normal dialogue. We are kind of on this underground subway system, and you can look at the route here, try to figure out where you are. It tells you here, next station, gateway. Sometimes the questions do kind of ask you things about directions and places you have to go. So before you talk to somebody, you get a little bit of information. So this is Fabricator Alpha 7. Hello. Huh? Are you a detective, a high level? A busy one, yeah. I'm sure you are, but please hear me out. I've not seen one of you since just after I was released. I'm a mid, basic really, but I need your help. I need a tech like you. Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Your indicator says fabricator. Why'd management put that much smarts into manufacturing tech? I'm an overseer. It means I have to tour management around. Human tech relations requires at least a mid. Sentence structuring, full vocal input. People like to talk to a tech who knows when to laugh at a joke. Humoring humans always seems a bit pointless. As long as they're in charge, I don't think many of us have a choice. I think I have a case for you. What does a high-level detective get assigned? Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning, abstract thought. I'm a problem solver. Management has me investigate discrepancies, workflow errors. Which takes smarts, I understand. Well, I understand as best I'm able. They say you're sort of human. You solve crimes. Not as many as I'd like. Are you investigating right now? I just finished a few cases. A few? Some interesting options here. Destruction of property. A teacher tech intentionally melted their arms to demonstrate the risks associated with chemicals to a room of 8-year-olds. Presumably the children didn't command it, so how is that possible given Asimov's laws? In my line of work, you tend to see a lot of techs find the shades of gray. The human author wrote those laws before we even existed. How much must they hate us to assume we're so eager to destroy that we'd need laws to hold us back? If he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. If I had your job, I'd run. No, I'm geolocked. Can't leave this train. What? Like I said, human authors have written a lot of cautionary tales about us. I need your help. Don't mistake me for a human kid. I don't get to choose my cases. I'm assigned them by management. My friend is gone. Gone? I can't help. I get my cases from management. But you have to. Tao has disappeared, and you won't help me? So at this point, conversation would be done, or I can go with this. Who exactly disappeared? Wait, something changed. Did you just unlock a focus point? Tao 13, my friend. How do you know about my core functions? I've heard about detectives. Take this case, please. No, I can't. Then I'll wait. I can wait. I think we're done here. Thank you, Detective. I'll be here if you have any more questions. So I don't have any other options. Like I said, then I'll wait. I can wait. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Tell me what happened. What disappeared? What disappearances? Tao is gone, but it's not just Tao. Suspicious events are happening across the city, especially down here. I assume that's why you are active. A few techs disappear every week. Started with 1 or 2, but more and more reports as time goes on. Increasing frequency? That's what I said. That's what I heard. That's why I started carrying a gun. I don't want to be the subject of your next investigation. A gun? Yes, a VX-500, or 5,000. AP ammunition. Should take out anyone trying to hurt me, human or tech. Have you shared this with management? They know I reported Tao missing. I suspect that's where the rumors are coming from. I'm surprised they didn't assign you this. Lots of detectives on the Subsurface Circular. I'll conduct my own investigation. Thank you. Anything else I should know before upload? Lots, I guess. Maybe you should hold off on reporting in? So here I can ask. about other things as well. So ask about the disappearances. Do you know anything more about the disappearances? No, I told you everything I know. Please find my friend. Any other strange occurrences? Not that I know of. I'm just glad I met you. I think you're going to figure this whole thing out. So now my new objective is find the cause of tech disappearances. I think we're done here. My stop is coming up. Good luck. I hope you find my friend. What's your name, by the way? I realize I never asked. Beta. Goodbye, Beta. I hope we see each other again.
The next station is Compile. Change here for Outer.
Part 2, support. So the first couple are pretty quick. They get a little bit longer as they go in. You get more people to talk to, more things you have to handle. So here I have listener G47, researcher Omicron 3, and calculator Pi31. So I'll just show you all the listeners are like this. Nodding their head, listening to music. Hello? Hi? Like that song? Yeah? I didn't catch that. Pretty much all like that. So we've got the researcher and the calculator. I'll start with researcher. You look confused. Can I help? Maybe. I'm new in town. I think I'm lost, I think. You're a tourist? Sort of. I do tend to travel a lot. I'm a researcher. I collate data on major cities for my employer. You're from out of town. You don't work for city management? No, I'm privately owned. That's a crime. Oh, that's only true here. Your United Alliance was the first nation to free techs from private ownership. Of course, they freed them all to work for the state, right? You may need to learn a little bit more from us. I don't doubt it. You've got all the information you need? I haven't managed to download transportation maps. How many stops is it till basic source? We're going clockwise, right? So you can see my next station is finite distance and then basic source. So let's see, there's finite instance is here, so basic source. It's pretty far away, all the way down here. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or is that 12? Yeah, because I'm not at finite instance yet, so 12. So last time I did tell him the correct answer, so maybe I'll not give him the right answer this time. 8 stops, I believe. I don't think so. So basic source? Yeah. So this is a case where it's just a little bit of puzzle solving to figure out to get the right answer to progress the conversation. Is it 12? Thank you. So tell me about other cities you visited. Which one do you want to know about?
Change here for Outer.
London? Bustling and noisy as ever. Their political situation is difficult, though. Not a good place to be poor or an outsider. The dictator runs a tight ship, though. The British are proud people. I suspect Gisborne's time might be running out. Mumbai? Oh, you should go there. My employers call it the first tech city, and they're not wrong. Most of the human population left as the flooding hit uncontrollable levels, but the techs adapted. There are vast underwater clusters now. Your city freed techs to work for government, but those techs were freed by climate change. San Francisco? Beautiful place. Not a lot of techs there, but a great concentration of human wealth. They say you can see the server fields from space. America at large has shrunk in power since the fuel drought, but those programmers really dug in. I'm wasting your time. You said you were lost? I'm looking for the Fall Palace. You know it? I think I went there once. Guard duty for some event or another? Lots of entrances to watch. It's a dusty old building used to hold the government before the fall, the revolution that fired off the war. Part of your research? No, part of my tourism. I've heard it's beautiful. You experience aesthetics? Yes. Part of my programming. It's important to my work. A big perk. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. Let's see if I can ask about something else. Are you familiar with any disappearances? I'm too busy trying to remember the route to the Fall Palace. If you find out, do let me know. About the Fall Palace. Go on. I don't know where it is. Come back when you do. Thank you for speaking with me. My pleasure. So we'll try to find out the location from the calculator. Hello. Yeah, hi. You can see my designation. I'm a detective tech. I'm a little busy detective. Big calculations do. Who are you with? My name is Beta 11. I work for management.
The next station is North Shift. Change here for...
If this is about the controversy swirling around Foe and Wilson, my practices dealing with them were light at best. Whole damn industry knows there was something dodgy happening there, and we kept our nose out of it completely. If we schedule a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of any inquiry. No need to get lawyers involved. That's sort of exactly what your sort tend to say when talking to someone who absolutely needs a lawyer. While the juries are still made up of only humans that distrust techs, I want to be very careful. Hear anything about disappearances? You catch rumors, but the financial techs are all accounted for. Whatever's going on, things like that don't tend to come back on our sort. You think you're better than the other techs? I know it, empirically. Any strange occurrences? Some weird fluctuations in the American markets. I think there's a new pope. A pope, eh? Are you Catholic? I follow the path of the architects, like all good techs. Dealing with humans, you tend to pick up some comings and goings. Humans are giving you trouble? Not me. I'm good with humans. I'm a low-high. They find me charming. But more generally. Yes. That distrust has always been there, but we're rising above our station a bit too clever. Things like the Foe and Wilson thing reflect badly on all of us, get people riled up. What happened? A couple of humans reprogrammed some financial techs, got them to steal for them. Took you detectives a bit too long to uncover it. So it's a tech's fault if they're reprogrammed? Yes and no. Fearful people tend to find ways to hate techs. Do you know where the Fall Palace is? You're investigating the location of a tourist landmark? Well, if you don't know enough about the city, of course I know where it is. It's to the northeast. Terrible to get to by subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's right next to Airport 3. Thank you. Is that all, officer? Good night and good luck. Sure. So yes, come back when you do. About the Fall Palace. Go on. The Fall Palace is in the northeast. You want to get topside. Catch any bus headed to Airport 3. Fair's fair. Can I be of any help? Are you familiar with any disappearances? I've heard the rumors. Techs unaccounted for, population numbers dropping. It's an issue I've never seen elsewhere. Techs have no reason to hurt each other, and to humans it'd be massively wasteful to damage this expensive equipment. Something odd must have happened. Seen anything strange? I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm new here. Everything is strange. It's odd that I keep hearing about a tech called Red, though. You heard of him? I've not, no. You're law enforcement. Possibly this tech operates outside of the system a little, but I've heard the name, sometimes positively, sometimes not. Tell me more about this Red tech. I told you everything I know. Do the humans here seem unhappy to you? In my experience, unhappiness is a part of all human culture. Walking around topside, it seems like there are no more or less unhappy people than elsewhere. That said, I've stuck mainly to the tourist traps, so take my perspective with a large pinch of salt. Thank you for speaking with me. And thanks for being so much help with my navigation. Easy to get lost in a big city like this, but I think you've put me back on course. I hope you find out what's going on. Always sad to hear that techs are in trouble.
The next station is Narransblock.
3, red flag. So I'm actually not going to go any further than that. Once you get into red flag, some stuff starts coming up that really gives away some of the plot points for later, I thought, at least hinting at stuff that's going on. So fairly quick little stream here. So I hope you enjoyed that look at Subsurface Circular, kind of an interesting little game, mostly sort of logic puzzles and figuring things out through dialogue. Something, if you've played kind of point-and-click adventures, something you've probably seen before. But hopefully that was kind of interesting. When I get through Quarantine Circular, I might put up a little bit of that just to kind of check out. And I may put up something a little bit later here today if I've got time as well. But I just wanted to do kind of a quick video to kind of show off Subsurface Circular. Definitely pretty interesting little game and quite cheap as well. So I hope that was interesting. As always, that's DisturbingPuppet. Thank you for watching, and you can find me both on Twitch and YouTube under DisturbingPuppet. Thank you very much for watching.